Ahoy friends! Every year K38 has a new educational mission. In 2019 we were focusing on safety is a behavior. So with safety as a behavior, what we're trying to do is impress upon our colleagues all around the world that their behavior is a representation of boating safety. It is not about drama, attention, or likes. It's about taking full responsibility 100% for your boating actions while you're underway. We produced over 700 memes that were used on a variety of platforms, from Instagram to Twitter to Facebook to Pinterest, and we use these in international areas. They were for Latin America, Europe, Asia, North America, South America, and Australia. We saw some great impacts this year with this because we're mentoring integrity. The responsibility of these new modern boaters is very important because a majority of these boaters don't realize that they are operating in a marine rescue boat response unit. So with that, the boat is not highly respected, nor traditionally are these boaters with boating backgrounds, nor do they understand the boating laws, rules, or regulations. A lot of times it's trainings that are not invested in the maritime community and with trainers that have not been vetted or tested well enough to deserve for their talent and their goals. Because once again we get back to, this is a very high risk power craft. It's a type of a traditional boat that we would not put in other areas of use. We will use these in floods and swift waters in very dynamic conditions at night and in the surf zone and during very high volume weather events. That places the coxswain and the crew at risk. So we really want to focus on the safety is a behavior. And by doing this, we want to invest in our coxswains and our coxswain candidates, that they understand fundamentally and foremost that their responsibility is not just riding a jet ski. It is operating and navigating and maintaining a successful program from the start to the finish in a maritime heritage. This is going to require a lot of time. So the memes that we put out there, each meme would have a story behind it, and it would have value. It would have suggestions and inspiration and tips, things that these candidates could use or these coxswains could use and put in motion with their current programs. But again, it's high risk, and high risk requires a higher level of duty in terms of the function of the program, the training of the program, and abiding by all the boating rules, regulations, and laws, and the navigational aids, understanding those. And then after we get all the boating elements done and the maintenance element done, the sustainability of the program, the training, then we have to look at the budget to maintain all this within a calendar year. So there's an awful lot to putting a maritime boat unit together with a rescue watercraft. It's simply not getting what people call a cheap boat because they're trying to save money by having a marine unit. It's actually the other way around. This is a very expensive boat to incorporate into a department, or even for personal use if you're working water events. It's very high risk. That requires a lot of depth of knowledge and preparation, tooling, inspections, and then the maintenance. But most importantly, the review of the programs and the review of every evolution of training to ensure the success of the program does not run into areas of liability. So that's the K38 way of training. That's why we put this together, because we saw all around the world an increase of mishaps and program failures that people didn't even recognize how dangerous that it was. So this program is for you, your friends, your colleagues, These memes here are all common sense approaches to personal responsibility and being held accountable for those actions that we undertake as a professional boater. So, take some time, find one that you like. You don't need to like them all, but if there's one here that you like, use it and expand upon it. We certainly wish you great success serving the greater need in the aquatic environment for those who are in peril, and take care of your teammates, because then your program will be sustainable. I hope you enjoyed this, and I hope it makes sense. So let's keep at it. Be safe out there, because safety means danger.